Cal from Cal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before. Hi if this is your first time. This is my WIP and chat for the week. Find out what's been going on in the Withington household. I've got my candle lit. This one is lemongrass and ginger. And boy, it's potent as well. But it does smell nice. I'm going to put that up on the shelf. So that's for anybody that needs prayer, thoughts or positivity. Know that you've got a candle lit up there for you. Yeah, so I haven't even got this open yet. I've just, just been to get some plant pots because I'm going to plant some plants up tomorrow. I got for fox's sake, and I don't give a crap of my badges. I have got my Shiny Shazza tray, which I absolutely adore, even though I've cracked it, dropped it, but a little bit of washi tape, but it's good and new. And that one to put back in the things. I've got my Harbour Freight ready to go. And that, for anybody that doesn't know, that's what I'm doing. I am doing Gemini, because I'm a Gemini. It's my first Mandy Manzala ever as well. So, and that's from Diamond Art Club. So I'm doing the Gemini for my Anything Mermaid along. So, yeah. And I got my Diamond Art Club pen to go with my Diamond Art Club doodah. And yeah, so we've got this little bit of section to finish, and then we've done all down this side. So let's see if we can get it done today. So let's have a look. We want a V to start with. Can anybody tell me where V is? There it is, number 19. So what's the weather like with you, first of all? We have got another glorious sunny day. Cold, but it's sunny. And I don't know about you, but when the sun's shining, it doesn't half make you feel better, doesn't it? So I had my lunch outside today with my hubby. We both sat out in the garden. I had my cardio on, but that was all right. He lit the Barbie and we just had a burger in a bath with some onions and homemade coleslaw, and it was lovely. Kids loved it as well. Lily was trying to get hold of it, trying to explain to her that she's not allowed stuff like that. But she did try her hardest, bless her. But it was nice. Only for about 20 minutes I stayed out there. And then you've got to get in and do all the adulting stuff that you got to do, haven't you? I wish somebody would find an alternative to this adulting life. It's like, oh really? They expect washing and cleaning done and cooking and shopping. It's like, really? Do I have to? Can I just say no? But you know, nothing will get done. You say, oh, I said, oh, I'm a bit tired of it. They say, oh, leave it. But you know, if you leave it, you're going to have twice as much to do tomorrow. So you don't leave it. But never mind. Just thought I'd throw in a couple of these in, because there was only a few. Where's my thing? Yeah, so Millie's got her friend over because she's allowed, is it 6 thing in together now or something? I don't know. But her and her best friend don't go anywhere, so apart from to each other. So yeah, they're watching a film. Back door's wide open and they got a film on and they're quite happy. Jessie's upstairs, I think, talking to her friends. She just helped me go to Bargain Buys to get some plant pots, like little tray, you know, truffins, don't know what you call them, to put the plants in that I bought last weekend, because they're still not been planted. So I've got 2 of those to plant up tomorrow. I shouldn't, oops, hopefully I won't have so much to do tomorrow because I'm non-stop today. I had all these plans of stuff that I need to do, and the time is just flying by. I just don't seem to have the time for anything. Grant says, oh, you'll be, you know, you can kind of do so and so and so and so, and then something else comes. So I think I've washed the dishes about 5 times today. I don't know where they're all bloody coming from, but every time I seem to empty the bowl and then wipe them up and put them away, then the bowl is back full again. I'm like, really, people? Because nobody thinks when they put dirty plates and mugs and cups and things into the sink that, oh, I'll just wash them up for Mum, save Mum doing it. No, that don't happen in ours. This is when I wish I was in America and had a dishwasher. Because then I could just finish, what's the word? Fill the dishwasher and just leave it all in there and then turn it on after. But no, Muggins here is the dishwasher. So it's ours that go that way. I'm going up and down the list and I can't see it. There are 27. Yeah, so did a food shop this morning. Me and Millie comes with me because I can't manage it on my own at the moment. We seem to have timed it right again today because we did not a big shop, but one that lasts us quite a few days. And as we were walking around, it was getting busier and busier. And then when we come out, we could see the traffic light system was in play because it was on red, and they were queuing like hell to get in. I mean, apparently it's been like it for days. They said it's been like Christmas. They're only shut for one day tomorrow. That's it. In Britain, most of the big supermarkets shut Christmas Day and Easter Sunday, and that's it. But apparently they can't manage without. As I say, as long as you've got bread, milk and something to eat, you should be fine. You don't need an awful lot. But yeah, so we were quite glad. Somebody helped get it in and then put it away, bless her. Because my pulse rate was going a bit, I don't know what the hell was going on this morning. I was, 1 minute it'd be like 138 because I had it on my phone. Then it would drop to about 56. Then it would go to 110, 138, drop down to 70, drop to 56, and it was just going over the place. So we've got a proper one, you know, that does your oxygen levels and your pulse rate. Grant had it from when he had got it because of his stroke and the blood pressure machine. So Grant said, that's it, let's take it. So he took it, and it was, you could see it jumping around. Never done that before. It's either been high or low, but not jump high down to low, back up to high. And you could touch the pulse point on my neck and you could feel it jumping around. So I said I'll have to keep an eye on that. So I put my blood pressure form in today, but it's still staying a little bit higher than it should when you're on blood pressure tablets. The morning it's about 149 to 174 over 99, and the evening it's about 146 to 154 over 92. So, and that's been on blood pressure tablets, so I knew they'd have to increase them. Been on the cards for about 18 months. I said to Grant, maybe that'll make a difference with whatever's going on once they sort of sort it out. Oh, I can really smell that lemon and lemongrass. The ginger's lemongrass and ginger, yeah. So ginger you can smell, it's really nice. Really, really good. Really nice. Well, if you like ginger. If you don't like ginger, then you'll hate it, like obviously. But I like the smell of ginger. I got my Johann Basford new book this week. Wonders of the World. No, Worlds of Wonder. Was it Wonders of the World? Wonders of the World of Wonders. I can never remember which way around it is. One or the other. I think it's World of Wonders. Worlds of Wonder sounds right. But anyway, I did a flip through it, and I got to admit, I really, really love what's in there. So I really want to do some colouring. But it's finding the time, not even finding time really to cross stitch at the moment, because as you all know, hopefully next week if I can get photos photographed and uploaded to Etsy. I'm going to open a little Etsy shop. So I'll be selling project bags for cross stitching, 3 sizes, small, medium and very large. Notion ones, yarn ones, small, sort of between a yarn and maybe putting pens in or storage or something, I'm not sure. It's an experiment size. I've got another one ready to experiment with over there that I've cut out, ready to do. So I need to photo all them. Jessie's made some cover minders. Well, she helped me make them yesterday because I wasn't too good, so me and her made some new ones, different to the ones that I've already got. So I've got to photo all them and put all the descriptions in, and I just hope I haven't got in over my head, as they say. I'm very, very nervous, very, very scared about doing it. Because what happens if I put it and I never sell a thing? But like Grant says, you don't know till you try, which is quite right. And like he said, if you don't sell anything, at least you've had fun making them. And that's true, I have. I really did enjoy making them and seeing what designs would go with each other and whether I'd like it once it was done. And I've liked showing them on Instagram and stuff. Oh, my hands are cold. So I don't know. But yeah, so... Oh, that's my phone. Somebody loves me. Bet you that is Crone. Crone, I get Crone messages all the time on my phone. And you can't turn it off. I have tried, the kids have tried, I've taken it in and tried, and you cannot turn these blinking notifications. Every other notification turns off, but Crone News, nope. It flipping doesn't. Then it was Crone News. Gets on my nerves. Because you think, oh, somebody loves me, somebody sent me a message, you go and they go, oh God, bit of news. And that's the end of that. I'm going to just try and take these out of the container. That's what I like about Harbour Freight. Is that 2? No, that's 1. As long as you've got wax in your pen and you're very gentle, lightly go in, you can pick them up one at a time. If you've only got a few to put out. Save you putting them out into your tray. And then as soon as you've done 5 or 6, you've got to put them back again. Joshua's gone to the seaside today with his friend because they're allowed to travel around Wales this week, so they've gone off to see the sea. And apparently, while I was out with Jessie, phoned his dad. He said there's all marches going on there. Apparently marches for the right of bill going on there, and he said there's loads of people there marching. So I think they've gone just to sit on the beach and chill out for a while. You know, there's no shops or anything open. Actually, I don't need to tray for these either, there's not that many. But he said they just wanted to get out of town. Just for the drive, it's a nice day to drive, isn't it? And he's bought a new grill for his car, the front grill piece. So his dad's, I think that's why he secretly phoned up. Not to tell him about that, but to ask his dad as he put it on for him. But Grant has. Does look nice, mind. And as I say, he can't afford a big super duper car, so he's making the most of what he's got and enhancing what he's got. And I said, well, good on you. And it does look lovely. He does look after his car. His car is very well looked after. His room is another subject. I walked in his room this morning to look for something, and I walked in, turned around and walked out. There must be 15 pop cans in there. There's mugs, and I'm sure one had mould growing in it. And I did tell him the other day, if you bring another mouldy cup down, you're washing it. Glasses, bottles. Yeah, so I thought, no. And I told him, I said, I'm not going in. I used to go in and tidy it up and bring them down, but I don't anymore. If you want to live in that, you live in that. The only time I go in there is when he goes back to uni and I decontaminate it all. And his sister goes in there then till he comes back. I don't know how he lives like it. As I say, his car is immaculate. He takes his car for a wash. He pays his sister if he hasn't got time to go for the car wash. He pays his sister a couple of quid to wash it over. Or if he's been off for the day and there's, you know, bags of McDonald's or whatever, or cartons in the car, he'll pay her to go in and clean the inside of his car and do the windscreens and whatever, you know. But his room, nope. Clothes all over the floor. He goes back, not next weekend. No, it could be next weekend actually. He goes back to uni. And I bet you the wash basket will all of a sudden be full, because I've told him, don't put it all in there last minute. If you've got stuff to wash that you've brought home, get it in the basket now and I can wash it and put it to one side, because there's bedding in there, there's sheets, there's towels I can see in the big wash basket he's brought home. Whether they're clean, whether they're dirty, your guess is as good as mine. Where the girls keep their rooms immaculate, both of them. To be fair to them. I mean, when they were tiny they didn't, because they don't know no different then. But since they've been in high school, since they've become... Jessie since she sort of turned 12, and Millie's always been a tidy freak anyway, but their rooms are immaculate. You might get the odd crisp packet or the odd empty glass, but that's about it. But they will bring them down. You know, if it gets stayed up there, it's not up there 24 hours and it's brought back down. You know, that's how good they are. And they've all got bins in their rooms to put their rubbish in. So I don't know why Joshua doesn't use the bin. But he's got a terrible habit of drinking half a can and leaving it on the side. And then the following day he'll open another can, and that gets drunk half, and that's put on the side, and it drives me insane. Either drink it or get rid of it. Don't leave it on the side. All I get is, yeah, I know. Oh, stop nagging. That's a favourite. Stop nagging. Mind you, I get that off the girls and the husband, so... I say, well, it's not you lot that clean it all up, it's me. And he goes to Greg's. That's another thing. They go to Greg's. He has coffees from Greg's. And there's probably coffee cups galore in there. With bits of coffee in there that will probably end up going mouldy. And it will be, I can smell something like mouldy. You know when milk goes off in coffee. It's not nice, is it? And then I will hit the roof and then he'll bring them down then. But I don't know why you've got to hit the roof from to tidy. That noise then was my husband doing with son's car. Or our son's car, I should say, not mine. That was a bonnet going down, I think. I think he's respraying the Volkswagen symbol thing. Because they sprayed it black. Because it was silver. They sprayed it black. It had a few chip marks in it. So Grant's, because he had to take the mesh, whatever it's called, grill bit off. He's taken that off and repainted it. So it will look really smart. So I think the boy will be happy when he gets home later. What else has been happening? Oh, the cherry blossom. Yay. We've got 6 little flowers on it. One by Millie Shed. Yeah, I thought there was 4, but there's 6. There might be another one coming behind it. Still nothing on the Cancer one. Loads of leaves coming. But I said, you know, we knew it probably wouldn't flower, but yeah, the one's got 6 on. So Millie's over the moon at 6. She said, I wouldn't have cared if it was one, Mum. I just wanted to see and know that it was okay. So she's happy as Larry on that. I had a nice surprise this morning that came in the mail. Lee's from Lee's Crafty Creations. If you've not gone on her channel, she is a lovely lady. She's doing resin. Different pieces of resin, and she's doing I don't know if it's polymer clay or if it's air dry clay, I don't know, but she made me, I'll show them you now. She sent me some Fry's chocolate for starter, which I love, and then she, oh, let me just get this because it's up on my shelf. And then she heard that I said I liked elephants, so look what she's made me. She's made me a resin elephant. Look, isn't it beautiful? It's got the pinks and stuff, but it's also, we'll go to my cover minder, well, on there, and you can put your waste straws in it. But Lise, it's too nice. It's too nice. I can't bring myself to use it yet, so it's on my shelf. Pride and joy on my driftwood shelf that my husband made me. So it's up there. And then she heard that, because I said to her that couldn't find my brooch. I've only got one brooch for my cardie. So she made me a brooch, look, out of clay. Isn't that beautiful? And she sent me a lovely letter, and she said, oh, if you don't like it, you can put it in their bin. I said, no bloody way. I said, the time and effort that you've put into that, and you've made it for me. I said, no. I said, it's beautiful. I said, I'll treasure that. So it was a lovely surprise this morning, receiving them. Even Grant said, flipping heck, they're nice. I said, I know. So I said, she wants to open a little Etsy stall and start selling things like that. I think she'd do quite well with it. Because they're different, you know what I mean? I've not seen stuff like that, so. Yeah. So I've my 2 self-employment webinars this week ready. So I've got to set that up on Tuesday or Wednesday. When's the 6th? Is that Tuesday? 3rd today, 4th, 5th, 6th, yeah, Tuesday. I can fill in that self-employment form and get my tax registered and all that, and then I can officially do my Etsy store. So I've learned all about taxes and being self-employed and all that malarkey. Yeah, brain was totally fried. Not sure if I understood it, but they've sent us a recording of it all so we can go over and over it, and they've sent us a load of forms as well of how you do costing and how, which I'd already done all my costings, and this form with break down what you sell. You can only claim on tax and the materials that you've sold, so you have to know cost account for every bit of material for each product. So each size you have to break it down to down to the cotton, down to the quilter's tape, everything to each tiny product. You've got to break it down, so then you can tell the tax office how much material you used to make that product. Oh, it's like, really? It's not quite as simple as what I thought, but I'd already done that, as I thought, well, I might need to know that. So lucky enough, I'd already done all that. So that did save me a big job. There's a couple more that I've got to break down, the new ones, new sizes and things, but it won't be much different. But Tuesday, first of all, I've got to go to Brecon, which is about 45 minutes away, because Millie Momo has actually got her evaluation thing with the neurological department to do with their autism. So they phoned up this last week and said, can you come Tuesday? I said, yes, of course I can. I said, yeah. So there's a new doctor called Dr. Bradford that we're going to see, because the one doctor, the main consultant, I do not like. Me and her have had words so many times, it's unreal. She's not helpful at all. How the hell she's head of paediatricians, I don't know. But I think she got the job, and type of, you can't get out of the job, if you know what I mean. She's horrible, horrible, horrible. I had a terrible time with her and Joshua. So I haven't got her, thank goodness, because I was dreading it. So we're going there on Tuesday, so I've had to prepare Millie for all that. Jessie can't come with us, so she's a bit upset because she wants to come with the trip. I said no. I said, you'll have to stay with your brother. So it's a 9:30 appointment, so that's good. It's an early appointment, so they shouldn't be too far behind. So hopefully I can come back then and do all the form filling in that I've got to do. I'm supposed to be talking to the doctor that morning, but I've left a message on the form that I put in today to say I'm cancelling it because I won't be able to take the call. Because you can't leave a message on their answering machine. Oh no, that'd be too simple, wouldn't it? No, can't do that. And then I'm like, really? They don't open till Tuesday. They were closed yesterday. When I realised it was this appointment was coming through. And it's like, I just want to leave a message saying, can I cancel it to another time? So, I don't know. Because I probably won't remember to phone them Tuesday, because I close Monday. Because I'll be too fretty with Millie, trying to keep her calm, ready to do this evaluation, because I've got no idea what they're going to do. Whether they'll actually listen to us or just make up their mind in 2 seconds, because you never know with some doctors. So I can hear the girls laughing in there. It's a nice sound hearing your kids laugh, isn't it? Millie's friend that is Hannah, they've been friends. Millie doesn't make an awful big, what's the word? She doesn't make friends easily. The friends that she's got are the friends she's had since she was tiny. And she's built up the friendship over years. Because she used to sit and wouldn't make friends with anybody. And Hannah's brother is autistic, but a lot more autistic than Millie. So she was sort of used to the ways anyway, so she didn't find anything different with Millie, so which was good. So Millie is able to completely be herself around Hannah, which is nice. And it's lovely to see. It really is nice to see. And they just laugh and laugh and laugh. See the concentration there. Do-do-do. I've got a Chrome news feed for you to read. Should we see? Should we see? Let's have a look. Yeah, protesters sit down and block. Wait for it. Oh, come on, you're gonna load? Or is that all you're gonna give me? I think that's all it's gonna give me, guys. Yeah, that's all. Why does it think that's all the message that I want? So we don't know where they sat down and what city they sat down. No idea. So, but they'll probably tell me later. I'll probably get most of the rest of the story later. Oh, you've got to laugh, haven't you? You've got to laugh, guys. You've got to laugh. Get them out of there. What else? Are they doing anything else? I don't think so. Oh, I said we went to Aberley yesterday. There was a lot of people from England that shouldn't have been there, but hey ho, you know, what can you say? There was, but all you could hear was Birmingham accents and Liverpudlian accents galore. Whichever way you went, that's all. And I mean, there's no shops opening. There was like Starbucks, Costa's for a takeaway, Greg's for a takeaway, Cafe One for a takeaway, and then the chip shop for a takeaway. Poundland was open because that sells food. And that was it. But there was a lot of people from England over. And Lily thoroughly enjoyed herself, bless her. We got her on the beach, we bought her a new ball and she just ran a little heart out. But her ball went in the sea. Would she go in after it? Not on your Nelly. She just stood back. She wouldn't even put her feet near the water. So I had to use my stick to try and loop the bloody ball in. Sorry, that's her. She can hear another dog barking. No good me telling her to be quiet, because does she listen? Nope. Would anybody else think to try and make her quiet? Nope. They'll just think, oh well, just let her get on with it. Not, oh, mum's recording, shall we just grab hold and make a fuss of her and, you know, take her mind off it? No. Don't happen. Don't happen. Right, 310s. We love a bit of star 310s, don't we? I got to admit as well, I am loving this. I don't know if anybody else is into planning, but I've just got into planning. Let me show you. Oop. This is my Easter planner book. Can you see? Yeah, you can roughly see, can't you? Can you see it? So this is what I did for Easter. That was last week's luck. Oh, Jessie left me a little note. Look, so I've put it in there. Was that the week I started? Yeah, no, that's the week I started. So I've been doing it for 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 5th week and I love it. Absolutely love it. Keeps me in check of what I need to do. I've got my to-do list, work list, that's home list or extension or whatever, and that's if I need to pick up stuff from town, or remember, like plug phone cable in to charge phones while on my live, because I've got a terrible habit of forgetting that. Yeah, and how much water or coffee or tea I drink, because I found out I'm not drinking. I thought I was drinking loads, but since I've been doing that, guess what? Guess who isn't drinking hardly any? It says you've got to record, I think, how many's on this? Is it 8, 2, 4, 6? Yeah, there's 8 droplets. So 8 glasses of water a day minimum. Yesterday I hit 5. Day before I hit 6. Day before that 7. 7 the day before, and that's because they were hot days. We had 22 degrees. Yay! Back down to 9 degrees today. Yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday were a bit weird days. They were. Sun was shining and it was hot. It was like a nice, you know, the beginning of the summer when it's just nice and not over hot, but nice for a t-shirt and sit in the garden, and yeah, even the evening was nice and warm. It was lovely, it was. Jessie's into stargazing, so we've been trying to get this mount, well, yeah, sort of massive, it's not a mountain, it's more like a massive hill called Rogo, where everybody goes and there's no light pollution. So we've been twice now, and it's been clear down in the valley where we are, and we get up there and it's foggy. And it's like, really? Because when you go up there, we went up there last year and showing them the Milky Way, and that was the first time I'd been able to see the Milky Way clear. It was clear. Oh, it was so clear, it was unreal. And we've been going up there to see all the meteorites. So there's one, I think, in April, meteorite shower, that she's written down. So she's written down all the stargazing events that are going on this year. So I've written them down in my planner. So I said we will go up and have a look if it's clear. And if it's not clear when we go up there, oh well. But we'll go and look. But the dog likes it because it's up on the middle of the hill, so we just get out and have a stroll. And it's pitch black, and I mean pitch black. No light pollution up there. You cannot see your hand in front of your face, job, if there's no cloud, if it's cloudy. Very spooky. And you can see light down in the valley, and that's it. But they like it. Oh, it's grand. I wondered what that noise is. I thought somebody was nicking his car then, but it's not. It's hubby-dubby. Don't know whether he's been out somewhere or he's just getting something out of the car. So that is. So plans this week will be take Millie to the hospital appointment, have my doctor's appointment on the phone. I need to photograph all my stuff, get that uploaded, write the descriptions. I don't know if I'll be any good at that. I want to sew some more because I'm experimenting with sizes and stuff, and I enjoy doing that. I want to do crochet, and I want to do colouring, and you know what you like. I don't want a diamond paint, I want to do it all. So tomorrow, I think on my live, I'm not going to work on this one. I think tomorrow I'm going to work on the Spaniel for the Spring Along run by Diamond Painting Fanatics. I think I'm going to do that, carry on that, because I love that spaniel. So I'll do that tomorrow night. Because I mean, you know, they'll get done when they get done. Do you know what I mean? Gemini I've got till, well, anything Mermaid Along goes till end of August. So I've got a while, haven't I? So, to give it a good go. Just one down there. Pulling them into line a bit better. You can hear the lawn, everybody's mowing their lawns like mad now with this warm weather. It's like, yeah, let's get the lawnmower out. Thank goodness we haven't got any grass, and the grass that we've got out the front is done by the, because we live in a housing association house. So we have to pay every week, even winter, for somebody to cut the grass. But do they do it every week? Do they, Al? You might get one done every couple of weeks if you're lucky in the summer. So a lot of the residents cut their own on the street, but further down is, and up the road is all privately owned, and a few of the ones down the road have been privately owned as well. So they do their own grass. Mind you, our grass at the front doesn't grow that long anyway. Don't know why it's never been. The only place it grows is where I hang my hanging basket in my little porch. It is a little tiny porch. That's just, and I hang it from the beam. And where Grant Miracle grows it and the water falls on the grass below, that always comes up luscious green. And the rest of the grass looks like real tat. I said to me, need to Miracle Grow the whole grass. I'm not spending money on Miracle Grow for the grass. But yeah, it's quite funny really. I have to chuckle. She says, oh, it'd be time to get the Miracle Grow out soon, you were saying yesterday. I said, yep. I said, you can start Miracle Growing your plants soon. But Dad was saying they're supposed to get cold at the weekend. And somebody said we might even, they're saying Tuesday, we might even get a bit of snow. I said, you're having a bloody laugh. 22 degrees one bloody week. And then -2, I think they're predicting one day next week. It's like, what the hell? What is going on? Make your mind up. What do you wear? Do you wear your jumpers? Do you wear your t-shirts? It's just beyond, absolutely beyond. But with that note, I've completed all down that side now. I'll just pull that one off. So what do you think? I do like the colours. You've got to like a Diamond Art Club, haven't you? Yeah, who doesn't like it? I think I've covered everything I was going to talk about. Oh, I was going to tell you about Lily. That's the only other last thing. Because she had this new ball bought her yesterday for Abba. Millie had put it in her coat jacket, which I didn't know. But when I come back from Tesco's with Millie and put it away and whatever, and then the next thing, the dog was literally wrecking the shoe rack in the hall. The coats are above the shoe rack, and Joshua was laughing. I said, what the hell is she doing? He said, she's literally pulling all the shoes out. She's going potty out there. So out I go. What's the matter? And she's whining and she's clawing at these shoes. Every time I was putting them back up, she was clawing them out. And I was telling her off. I said, what the heck's the matter? Kept looking up and whining, so I checked all the coats, couldn't see anything that was hiding or on top of them because I thought somebody chucked the ball and it landed on the coats. No. And it wasn't the fact that she hit this ball in the pocket and it squeaked, as I'd never realised. She wanted the ball from yesterday. Now there must have been in the hall with us 4 of her balls. Nope, they weren't good enough, were they? Nope, didn't want them. I don't want them, Mum. I want my new one. I said, oh, you are a clever doggy. And she just woofed at me with her tail. Oh, she is funny. Anyway, I love you. Is that 40 minutes? We reached 40 minutes. Oh, we're just coming up for 40 minutes. I said to Mill, I probably can talk for about 40 minutes today, if I'm lucky. So thank you ever so much for stopping by and listening to what's been going on in the Withington household. We do appreciate it. We love sharing our things with you. I have shared our seaside journey on Patreon. So if you support me on Patreon, go over there and you will have an insight of our day out at the seaside. And for anybody who doesn't know what Patreon is, that is where people support my channel and me, and they get inside information and all different things there. But it's lists of there, but you don't have to. There's also a notification button by the subscribe button if you've not subscribed. The notification button bell will let you know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, when I upload my videos, which is a few times a week. And also there's a comments box down below if you'd like to have a chat. And if you're too shy, down below, my social media's there and you can let me know through that way. But with that said, take care, look after yourselves, and most importantly, stay safe. Love you all. Bye.